But it's now for our losers match, we have SHADIC versus Zai. The only time I've seen this matchup at a super high level was actually when Mute played against SHADIC, and actually SHADIC disposed of the Palutena pretty aggressively. And I know that SHADIC has a side Palutena, so he knows his character quite well. I think the matchup on paper not very good. For Corrin, of course, the invincibility and the priority from air-to-air to power is pretty dominant against slow sorties. But I will never count SHADIC out, especially when you have pin against teleport recoveries. Could be very, very helpful.
Yeah, Mutace 1, Lima 2, SHADIC 3.
Okay, so Mutace keeping that #1 crown, you know, doing work. But yeah, we got Louisiana versus Texas here once again, and we'll see if SHADIC can continue to make a run here in losers. But yeah, a button check, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, SHADIC going down to Lima in winner semis, Zai crawling through loser side of top 8 here. So, you know, both Zai taking out Burr on his way here in a very, very close game 5. SHADIC, I think, had a bit of a learning experience, kind of getting used to really just the onslaught that Lima was kind of coming at him with. But, you know, a lot big money here at stake. The further you move, the more you make. But we'll have to see here. I think these two have met once before.
I do not recall. They might have. But like I said, I think SHADIC is pretty proficient in this matchup, so although I do think it's losing, I think it's going to be quite close, to be honest. Especially if Zai plays at his potential, I do see a very, very close set that goes down the wire. I'm pretty excited to watch this, because I don't think I've ever seen this matchup at a super high level, so and I don't think many people in the audience have, so I think we're going to see one of the highest representations of this ever played.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to see kind of how this maps out here, you know. I think it'll be a lot. I think at its roots, it's going to be your standard like Sortie versus Palu match, who's also by proxy, I guess by proxy
yes.
Sortie. But it'll be interesting to see really what kind of matchup specific stuff, you know. Is Zai going to DI something wrong and fall right into a big conversion? Is there a kind of gotcha gimmick that SHADIC might have that Zai isn't aware of? But conversely, we've seen the kind of pressure Zai can put on, and we've seen what Zai can do when that snowball starts rolling. You know, if and when that does happen, can SHADIC have the ability and the kind of mentality to put stop to it?
I think both these characters are just advantage monsters. Like, once they touch you, once you're in those juggle spots, you take so much percent. So we're going to be seeing, the trade? Speaking of matchup knowledge, that was really good, knowing if you trade with it up, that you can kind of mess with it. And, you know, Zai was down early, but he gets that early stock.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you have the invincibility frame on startup, but once that move is active, Corrin kind of has, I don't know if it's invincibility, it might be intangibility, I remember about kind of the top of her head. So if you can come down and kind of boot her as she's, you know, recovering, you can force that trade, and then she just drops like a rock.
I love that pressure on the platform doing the double up there SHADIC, but you know, Zai is not bending, right? Just shielding it, not dying to any of these Corrin aerials. And once Pal gets a lead like this, you don't have the speed to get in consistently against her. You have the range, but the speed is what you need. And right now it's proving very difficult for SHADIC to break this. Forces the Palutena and loses his jump. Very unfortunate 3-1 lead for Zai.
Yeah, I think it was just kept in constant fear of the explosive flame, and eventually it just kind of caught a hold of him, and he dropped through, and a big, like we said, that snowball started forming for Zai, and he kind of took out the ring, but it's got a full stock lead now to play with moving into this first game to try and secure a win.
Yeah, I think the pin at the ledge, I think the pin just for 2 framing teleports is going to be very important. You know, for him to get those early stocks, maybe just try to ruin Palutena's momentum a bit. But for now, Zai getting these fares into that network, such a quick string, and the ledge pressure reacts to the roll. Wanted the hard read with the side B, but right now, SHADIC just kind of getting Palu. Like, you know, standard advantage state, standard limited options. This is exactly your game plan if you're Zai.
Yeah, absolutely. This is just kind of another day at work. He is able to just continue racking his percent on further and further and further. And eventually the kill will come, and he can move on and kind of hopefully beat this process game 2 and game 3.
Yeah, and you know, SHADIC trying to get the pin, but Zai has pretty good mix-ups on their teleport. And look at that drift too. But that backer, they're going to catch that jump out of the corner. Wanted it again. But, you know, SHADIC getting a few more hits in, but it might be too late for him. Oh, with a trade again! Oh my god, is that... Nair trading?
I believe so. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine really being anything else at this point.
Yeah, I think he just wanted that, teleport trade again. How he got him with stock 1. But SHADIC getting out, getting the ledge. That was a nice performance. The roll away reaction was beautiful from SHADIC there. From the explosive flame, but still, it's proving so difficult for slow Corrin to get in against this mobile fortress that is Palutena.
Down there's gonna send him up and away, but not really gonna close it out there. Almost gets hit by his own, I guess, his blue energy dragon spitball or something like that.
Blue energy dragon spitball.
I don't know. I'm not sure the precise move for it. Maybe it's some sort of aura. I don't know.
The Fire Emblem fans they're not happy.
I really like Fates. I'm more of an Awakening to the Houses kind of guy, Binding Blade, but to teach their own. However, stocks are even, but at 163% in climbing, SHADIC just a hit away from defeat.
Yes, but SHADIC very explosive. You have all this rage. You get one pin on that teleport, you might be dead. At a decent percent. Nair, gonna send up, not gonna do it. Okay, we'll see if SHADIC can just get that hit he needs. It is not over. Avoiding the hits so far, getting the pin.
Yeah, 34.
Slowly mounting in SHADIC's favor. That might do it. No, good DI.
Across 200 even now for SHADIC.
Pressure from but just really SHADIC doing a really good job of just really ballerina dancing about these Palutena aerials. Zai suddenly can't find a hit at the worst time possible. That's gotta do it. No, this move is stale!
The staleness coming in, keeping SHADIC alive for the time.
Oh my god, is SHADIC gonna do this? He has all the momentum. He has, okay, the stale though. He's still living! What is going on, Bubbles?
Bro, this.
Okay.
Alright, it's over.
It's a longer ball for Corrin.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is this move called?
The Dragon Fang.
The Dragon Fang shot. Get your stuff right.
I usually call it the Garchomp, dude.
The Garchomp is good.
Taking a bite out of crime, man.
Okay, SHADIC losing that set, but staying resilient, and that's a good sign to come, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You and I have seen this kid pull off some pretty ridiculous comebacks. So I think you and I were just preparing for par for the course at that point, but Zai able to keep the composure when he needed it most. I know normally when you get one false end screen, it kind of rustles you up a bit, but then you get 2 more, and it's just like, you start feeling frantic. But Zai knew the kill would come. It didn't give SHADIC anything too crazy. Is able to close that first game out. The game number 2 now here on SHADIC's kind of going to the small battlefield. Obviously, the danger part here, that lip of the stage is absolutely perfect for some Corrin side B shenanigans against this teleport recovery that Zai has, and also this big damage that SHADIC's opening up with Jude.
Yeah, that's the thing, SHADIC, oh my god, I think that was a auto reticle, he's just 8 alive. And that's the thing, normally Pal is very comfortable doing that auto reticle off stage, and it's like a nice little chip damage you can get. Not safe against the range of Corrin, SHADIC taking advantage for an early stock lead.
Absolutely, you take what you can get given to you and just keep it going here. There you go, the Garchomp coming out there. Nair, looking for Nair new conversion, fair new conversion. This is prime percent for Corrin, it seems like, to get some crazy stocks cleared off the screen.
Ooh. That forward air to back air is just so clean from SHADIC. I haven't seen Corrin do it quite like him. And he's looking a lot more proficient at the matchup now. He looked a little bit frustrated at first. Okay, no jump, but he's still gonna make it back.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so, but Zai says no, actually.
Yeah, super deep and then into the drop zone with the back air, beats him in the middle there, but a back air from SHADIC's own gonna put a bit of danger there on Zai.
High up B. Okay, nice job to avoid the okay, reverses the Nair. I like it.
Yeah, they've been probably a bit of misinput, but whatever. Didn't get punished from it, so it was intentional.
Yeah, Zai fighting back here. Palu, not the best comeback character, but finding his hits where he needs to at the moment. But okay, nice movement for SHADIC. Okay, but Zai, accidental up B. Maybe one explosive flame. Okay, back air. Not gonna kill from across the screen.
Yeah, not doing the job just yet. But continuing trying to continue the pressure here. Stocks are even, but Zai doesn't want to give Zai too much breathing room for rising up airs and close it out. And now Zai on his last stock for this game.
Okay, gonna eat that get up attack with the jab. Sends it a decent angle. We'll see if Zai can take advantage. Nope. Definitely gonna, okay, eats the jump though. Okay, this is Palutena off stage. Once the F smash, maybe he was hoping for a hold down trade. I don't know, but here comes these platforms extensions from SHADIC. He's so good with those platforms, extending those aerials. Ooh, nice explosive flame, but SHADIC gonna wait it out. That auto reticle, not the safest. That conversion, though, is going to put Zai in a very bad spot. Okay, gets back to center stage, but SHADIC is all over him.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Nair coming out, still tacking on damage to SHADIC here, trying to close it out, even the stock's up to some capacity. Beautiful Nair, dragged on Nair into the turnaround, joints him on back with the side, or the back throw, excuse me. And now stocks are even, and now we see a reverse of the first game here in game number 2.
Yeah, I like that Tomahawk side B attempt, but Zai not biting, staying in shield. I'm trying to get that Nair to close this distance. Finds the forward still instead, but SHADIC on the hunt. He has a variety of ways to kill Palutena at this point. He just has to be patient. But right now, Zai playing this pretty well, all things considered. Both these players playing so patient while they're at last stock in both games.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they both know kind of what the other can do if you just kind of hand them a free opening. And they're both probably playing a little bit further back from that, but Zai continuing.
Oh, he gets the trade, but it doesn't kill, but the up air will.
Oh, not quite.
Perfect
Beautiful.
DI.
Yeah, great DI.
Oh, the reactions from the young kid. The reactions.
Yeah, that's a I was born in 2007 type nonsense. You know?
Yeah, you don't got those pins unless, like, 2004 minimum, you don't got those.
Oh, no, not at all.
You know.
Yeah, my year starts with my birthday starts with a 1, so yeah, that's behind me at this point.
Hey, man.
Not that I even had those reactions to begin with, but now even more so. But still, the stage pick, the stage counter pick, paying dividends for SHADIC there. Gonna tie it up 1 apiece. Game number 3 now.
Yeah, it seems like whoever, like, you know, since both these characters, like, are such neutral dominant, whoever starts the lead, like, really holds on. So I think the first stock in this particular set is actually very important. We saw how both opponents took each other's first stocks and kind of ran with it in the first 2 games. So we'll see who runs with the opening leads in game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, again, it seems just kind of whoever gets the. Oh my God, that counter was out there for 10 years.
In all the wacky matchups in Smash, this seems like one of those wacky matchups where actually taking stocks like matters a lot more. Is what I'm essentially saying.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's I think both these characters have similar kind of offensive plans. You know, they've got their aerial strings, and then it's just kind of like they don't have any like super crazy safe options for killing outside of their own back airs, which are both either invincible or basically invincible. So it's a lot of like
either invincible or supernatural.
Right? Yeah, for real. So it's really a lot about kind of, you know, winning these kind of nickels and dimes, and then going for the ledge trap and the kill when you get it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like both players evenly matched at the moment. I also saw like covers the roll beautifully. Yeah, when Palu's facing your back like that, you have the threat of the backer, but if you roll, the back throw is always going to be an option. Excellent ledge trapping from Zai. And as we said, normally somebody who's taken the first stock in these sets, at least between these two, is proven very, very beneficial for the rest of the game.
And again, Zai at least on point with all of these reflections here on the neutral beat from Corrin. Just making sure that he stays back, doesn't want to get caught by anything, but watch out, maybe the bait's being planted.
All right, an excellent DI from SHADIC, actually going to escape a lot of the Nair damage. Still, weathering the storm, right? 24, not bad considering Palu's damage output. But man, Zai making it very difficult with that excellent movement with the back air. Definitely tripped Zai up, and we got a pretty even game. And the tech there was pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean that's probably one of your better options there. In a precarious situation like that, but the down air by SHADIC, they're going to try to see, doesn't really get anything off of it, but at least is able to force kind of a reversal of stage position there for Corrin.
Yeah, those explosive flames, I think one of Zai's calling cards, using them really well to force options. Tried the down smash there, SHADIC barely avoiding, but so far, okay, the short hop, that's going to be punished. You can't do those projectiles at a range, SHADIC, Corrin very slow character, but you're going to be able to punish explosive flames at that, kind of distance. Trying to close the gap here. Oh, but those projectiles kind of going to Zai's, not benefiting him at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely not. SHADIC kind of noticing that he had the ample room to just rip an S-smash there, perfectly spaced, gets the tipper and the kill. And now, this is where the extra credit comes in. You gotta tack on as much as you can.
Yeah, I think you're just really tempted. Yeah, another explosive flame punish. You think that Corrin can't close the gap. You think, oh, this is a really slow character. A nice back throw to close it out. But, if Zai needs to be a little more careful with his projectiles, stay a bit safer, and I think he'll be fine. The rest of the set gets that opening there as he needs. Gets 3 That's definitely what you need to get this corner situation started. Catches the jump as well. Okay, Zai going that Palutena ledge pressure that's just so hard to deal with for most of the cast. And I love that B reverse auto reticle.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, trying to keep the pressure on there, make sure SHADIC keeps eating his damage, and at 93%, you know, this is the rinse repeat kind of ledge trapping that Zai's kind of looking for. Get it. This is where you cap off the damage. This is where you set up and secure your kills. Back air again, setting him up, resets the situation.
Zai playing the stock so well. He is just, this is looking like that Sheik Zerg, you know, trap right now. It's just, you're put in prison. You're put, and you're not going to go on probation, sir. But finally getting out of the corner, but man, taking so much percent in the process. How many more hits can SHADIC take here?
Yeah, big trade there. Oh, and the Nair and the uppie meet. The uppie finally, I think, gets its first like major victory in that trade war.
Oh, once again, Zai with the bad explosive flame. SHADIC punishing. He could take this. Oh, but the bad spot dodge there. Gonna be punished. Zai 2-1 right now.
Another nail biter there between the two, and again, Zai finds himself on top in game number 3. So now it's a ride or die for SHADIC at this point. Gotta figure out what you can do to even the score up, force that game number 5. Otherwise, you'll be going home in 5th place.
We'll see what he can come up with. He's playing, I mean, these sets have been so close between both competitors. It's just like Zai got that one advantage in like the leads are. It is proven that both players are just so very, very reserved in taking their leads. Like, it's very hard for them to come back. So I think Zai did take the first stock again. He eventually just got a lead and held on. So SHADIC knows, he's like, I can't afford to come back. He's just not letting me. I need to take this lead from the get-go. I need to take back control of this set right now. We're going to Town, which we've seen SHADIC do some pretty good work on Town with that center platform. A lot of pin shenanigans. And of course the backer is going to kill insanely early on stage.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, big fan of the short sides. I think not only just for Corrin, obviously, but for Palutena as well. You know, typically one to kill horizontally rather than vertically. But this is SHADIC's counter pick, so he's coming in there with the stage confidence, probably with the idea to even things up, put us back into a game 5 situation.
Okay, both these characters, such very, very high potency strings. Once they get a touch, they will take you all the way. Air dodging out there. And okay, there we go. SHADIC getting on the corner a bit better. You cannot, you know, do these lazy options against Pal at the ledge. And, you know, Zai is not fearful of that up B at all. He's going for that Nair cheese trade every time. Catches the landing there, but going to be living.
And again, continuing to go for that 2-frame there. That's scary for Zai. Yeah, we have the sweet spot pin almost closing it out there. Reversal of fortune there by Zai. Up there is going to drop it down, and SHADIC loses the first stock. Big lead here, big opportunity for Zai to close this set out.
Oh man, I mean, he's taking these, you know, these first stocks have mostly been Zai's favor recently, and he's taking these to the bank. The spacing of Zai, the carefulness of Zai, he's playing so safe right now, not falling into those giant corn hitboxes until he catches that landing with the pin. SHADIC responding, knowing he cannot afford to go down too much in this game 4.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, kind of keep SHADIC not. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm losing my train of thought here. SHADIC not one to stray away from you know, a good trading of normals and blows. And
oh, Zai is so relentless. He does not care about the corn hitbox. He's just, I will get this game. Like, I will go whatever it takes. You know, I love his fearfulness. Like, he is taking the fight to SHADIC right now, but SHADIC getting his early string. Oh, see, that pin movement is insane!
Yeah, absolutely. You know, using the side B to extend kind of his vertical range and to continue to chase on Zai and make sure that the job is taken care of. But Zai almost doing the same to him.
Yeah, that down smash, man, Zai's been so accurate with down smash. He usually hits every single one he does. And that's the thing, man, the movement and coverage from SHADIC, that's why this guy is probably the best with his main in the world. He does things that no other Corrin main has dreamed about at the moment. And okay, back air pressure from Zai, knowing that there's not many options for Corrin to deal with it in the corner. Not many characters, frankly, can do anything. The back throw, the coverage is very good. Like going low, or SHADIC going low here. And okay, the back air there. See if SHADIC can get back.
Yeah, again, still trying to force that trade, but unfortunately it keeps swinging in the way of Zai. And I think the more Zai goes for it, the more he succeeds, the more confident he gets, and I think the more in danger SHADIC will find himself.
I mean, he got that 51% off the bat, even with good DI. You're going to eat that from Palutena. But okay, SHADIC getting the early smash. Oh, covering that explosive blade, but the trade's still going to barely clip him. SHADIC has to take advantage of this corner situation. But he's not. Zai finds his way to back to center stage. And oh, what is the down air? Both players just trading blows, just swinging at this point.
Yeah, absolute hands coming from both players at this point. I mean, it's working out so far, even percent across the board are really as close as you could get.
Yeah, they both. Okay, stuck in the lag of the jab. Couldn't punish that. Okay, faking the corner movement there. Ledge trapping hasn't been there from SHADIC. Zai's just been so patient in getting around the corner. But he finds himself in another good situation. Teleports in, that time covers it. Excellent reaction. Young man stuff from SHADIC we're used to. And now, just as I say his ledge trapping isn't good, he is really clamping Zai down.
Yeah, I mean, I think you realize it just takes one more hit to close it out, and he does the deal. Game number 5 now on deck.
SHADIC's like, what do you mean I can't ledge trap? Are you kidding me? Let me show you this, man. He definitely did not let Zai play the game.
Not at all.
So.
I mean, but yeah, that's just how you close things on down there. And now, you know, game number 5 here. What was looking to be a bit rough for SHADIC. A 3-1 exit from this tournament is now, you know, all the chips now are on the table. All this is standing between him and top 4 is Zai. But I mean, Zai obviously been around the block quite a few times. Knows what he has to do in these game situations in order to shut things down and, you know, take the W home for himself and really for Louisiana as the last one left.
Yes, can he make a good placing here? Can we get a top 3 from Louisiana, beating one of the best players in the state? This win would mean so much for Zai, you know, in proving dominance of Louisiana. But SHADIC is not going to go down without a fight. He is getting these tech chases up down there. I've never seen that one before. As I usually say when I watch SHADIC's Corrin, I usually see something I'm just like, oh yeah, definitely think he invented that. Like you said, those reflections on the guard chomps did so well. Okay, dude, SHADIC has really amplified his corner pressure right now. Like covering the teleports, reading them at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of switching the point between Zai's neutral and his neutral get his attack and then his teleport from the ledge. But a little bit ambitious there on the counter. Only needs a grab for it.
Oh, yeah, finally, you know, Zai has been really trying to aggressively contest those upbeats, finally to his detriment. That is a massive hitbox that will take your stock. SHADIC with that magic 69% and already getting the struggle situation going. Okay, hits the shield too. Can he land? Oh my god, SHADIC turning it up, man.
Yeah, big increasing side B just going to continue the onslaught here. And a Nair in the back air now, fully lapping. And there you can see forces the air dodge out after using the neutral B.
He's countered something kind of questionable for SHADIC, but he hasn't gotten punished too hard. Now Zai is really paying for trying to condense these up Bs. That counter pin almost doing it. This is the first dominant lead we've seen from SHADIC all set long, and it's right when he needs it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, he's got that full stock lead now. Closing this second stock out will mean so much, and now he's absolutely rolling at this point. 3 stocks, 109%. I mean, looking like a very convincing game number 5, especially after all these other games have been so close.
Yeah, I mean,
bit of a surprise.
I just think in most aspects of the game, in advantage, in ledge trapping, in disadvantage, he's just heightened everything. This is the full power of him. What we've used to seeing him in these regionals, man. Regional SHADIC is a demon, and we're seeing him at full power right now. Zai just cannot land a hit anymore. Finally gets the back throw. That's not going to do it. Palu, not the best comeback character. I can say certainly that this set's over. But we'll see. Gets the dash attack there. Still got a large mountain to climb, though.
Yeah, at 74%, you know, you're limiting the amount of pins you can take, and right now, I believe the answer is maybe 1 at best.
Nice safe pressure, you know. Oh, the guard chop on the spot dodge! SHADIC adapting at the right time. What a level up right when he needs to. Zai playing really well, actually, like really surprising me in a lot of ways in that set, but the endurance, the tenaciousness, the perseverance, use every damn word in the dictionary, this kid's got it.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it rolls. You know, you hit game number 5, you keep it rolling.